The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm the Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in steel cage matches.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match. We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Well, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong. might be it. Oh, my. Side slam. What a stomp. Good grief. Nailed it. Spear. Oof. What a stomp. Good grief.
Challenger's starting to falter. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage match. If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Oh, splash!
This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming.
There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate, and so far, I think it's delivered.
Low blow!
That hurt me.
I can tell you guys that this arena's sold out. Here's the cover.
I am The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary.
Time to make the championship dream come alive for one of these superstars. I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Boom! It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
DDT! Lights out.
Spear! Spear!
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit. You gotta believe this one's over.
That'll mess up your shoulder.
A bad place to be for the challenger. This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
I'm a little disappointed in his show. Maybe it's me, but I really expected more from him here tonight in this steel cage match.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor. Up and down with a twist.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point. Able to avoid damage. Looking at it here. The slam. That should do it.
Here it comes. He's got him. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Beautiful technique. Game, set, match. This one is over. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Suplex. Ooh, what impact. This might be it. Oh, my. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it. This might not have been a wise move for him here, Michael.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight.
I heard the same thing, Saxton. Once in the morning, then again at night after the show, which makes me wonder when the champ...
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line, and the champ kicks out.
What a kick out. Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford...
And if he hits this, this one's over. Side slam. Nice.
This one's over, guys. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
And now one more time.
Oh, nasty impact. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare champions...
He survived the cage.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
He ain't messing around. He's getting after it here. He's getting it done here. And here's a last look at this one.
Here is your winner, and still All-Star Eastern European $1 Million Pro Wrestling Underground Champion, the All-American Jimmy Jack Cashman.
It may not appear that way, but that beaten and battered competitor standing tall inside that cage right now is your winner.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many...
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations, which means it will be a steel cage match.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a steel cage match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
As we say in the trade, guys, the monitor area in the locker room is likely sold out for this one, as there are plenty of superstars with a vested interest in the outcome of this match.
Ooh, what impact!
Beautiful technique.
There's a pin now. Easily kicks out of that one.
Very nice.
What a stomp. Good grief. To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match.
here tonight.
With that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you'd have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight. The last thing they want to do is have to wait even longer while the champ's rematch clause kicks in. We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Oh! Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're
about to side slam.
Nice. Here's his chance to win this. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
About dismantling your opponent.
A concerned look on the face of the champ. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
Of course, longtime fans recall the first ever Hell in a Cell match in October 1997. That was the night we first laid eyes on the demonic Kane.
Nailed it.
Tough spot here for the champ. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
I don't know. I don't think he truly understood just how dangerous his opposition was heading into this match. Of course, he understands that now.
Boom, what impact.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael. The Miz got the worst end of that stick. Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
He ain't playing here, and this is how he ended it.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it! You finally shut up the Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
But thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually, you know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, Intercontinental Champion. That was quite a win you had over The Miz.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
Here we go. Steel cage action kicking off here.
Harsh impact.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
You gotta believe this one's over.
We see Jason Jordan on his heels a bit here.
He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Jason Jordan is looking to end this right now. The champ's starting to sweat, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
Hey, it's not an easy atmosphere to excel in.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve. Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here. This might be it.
Oh, my. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match. What a stomp! Good grief!
He has something big planned.
You gotta believe this one's over!
Look out here. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
Drop kick! Goes down hard. Nailed it.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes, anything can happen.
And a pin attempt. No trouble getting out of that one. Not yet.
The champ on the defensive now. He's always ready for a fight and has seen his fair share of wars in WWE. This championship match is just another day at the office.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Stomping away.
He's not going to like this.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nasty impact. Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Beautiful technique.
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Jason Jordan just too fast for him.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Ooh! Boom! An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Retains the title. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Man, oh man, look at that. Check this out. You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now?
Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next. When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
What a stomp! Good grief! Oh, setting him up. Oh, a shin breaker!
Try walking after that one. Really working over the body. Vicious attack. Harsh impact. Nice sidewinder suplex.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Boom, what impact!
Buster.
And he's heading back in.
Wheelbarrow suplex. Devastating.
You gotta believe this one's over. He's stumbling some now. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Look out! He might be in the beginning stages of an assault.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
Suplex.
Unreal.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to nail it. There is no coming back from that one. Kurt Hawkins is in trouble. Huge toss. But he's got to capitalize now.
The shoulders are down.
This singles contest has a victor.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Ain't nothing better than action like...
Do you
Not
hear that
again.
It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path. To exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise. Your extermination.
I'm not going to stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
What is happening?
I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
Okay, thanks. I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up...
Oh! It's Bray Wyatt!
And the superstars look ready back there.
Oh, man, they're surrounded by concrete walls and so many other items that can inflict major pain.
Bray is making the hair on my back stand up.
Disgusting. The atmosphere out here is chilly. It's creepy. It's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray Wyatt wants it. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, my God. He's taking some offense. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
It doesn't get any easier when you're backstage, and it looks like he's finding that out the tough way.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Oh, gutbuster! Evisceration.
Gosh.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
He's definitely tapped a power source.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
Where are they going now? They're on the move again.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Bray Wyatt is being outworked here tonight.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Harsh impact. Here's Bray Wyatt in position now. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. Boom.
That should do it. Bray Wyatt's just getting overwhelmed.
No mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack. Michael, that gives me meaning to have a seat.
He's in trouble.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Looking for the finish.
He's almost got him.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
In the face.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
You don't think.
I can't watch.
Not like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Is he really going to do this?
This is bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on now.
Please don't do this.
Oh, my God.
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules.
I can't believe this.
There you see Buzz arriving for his match tonight at TLC versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't driving his van because Bray Wyatt torched it.
And that wasn't just any van. It was a gift from his late father. You have to imagine he'll be seeking revenge on Bray Wyatt tonight.